Seattle has a chance to grab its first division win on Sunday, but they are going to be facing a team coming off a few extra days of rest. Hello 12s, I'm Jen Mueller with a preview of the Hawks' Week 9 matchup against the LA Rams and a chance for Seattle to rebound from a disappointing loss at home.
The season's a roller coaster, and the path to success is not going to be just like everything's great and you're going to go and just keep growing, and there's going to be things you have to face and go through. So this is part of the process, and I think you double down on our core values and our foundation that we've been able to build since the players have been in the building.
I think we're pissed off, but even killed. You know, just not too high, not too low. We're just trying to mentally lock in, like during the week, make sure we have a good week of practice. That's offense and defense and special teams. You know, just take that into Sunday. You know, you can't never get too high, you can't never get too low.
The Rams, meanwhile, are coming off back-to-back wins, including a Thursday night showdown against Minnesota that marked the return of Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. Those playmakers change the offense and make it really difficult to evaluate anything the Rams put on tape earlier in the season.
You try to say this guy would have been doing this if those guys were in there. You can't take full stock, and hey, you can't just go one for one because of the type of players they are. You can tell they did a great job of kind of trying to fill in for the best they could, but you felt like, and even last week, it wasn't a full complement of Cooper Kupp and Puka throughout the game, so we expect that to get expanded on this game.
You can also expect solid play from the Rams' offensive line. They've allowed the second fewest pressures in the league, which allows Matthew Stafford to complete 67.7% of his passes.
Well, I think it's just how they play on offense. They do a great job of staying ahead of the sticks, and then Matthew does a great job of getting the ball out on time. Disrupting timing is not as easy as one might say it is, and then they're really efficient on early downs. So again, it's trying to stop them on those situations to create them or to force those situations where they have to drop back, and he's got to hold on to the ball.
Kyren Williams is the running back the Hawks need to stop this week. His 8 rushing touchdowns are the second most in the NFL, and there is a good chance he will come face-to-face with former teammate Ernest Jones a few times. The newest Seahawk recorded 15 tackles in his Seattle debut, matching a season high set last year with the Rams.
Kyren's going to run tough. Kyren's going to be patient. Kyren's going to hit the hole, and when he sees something, he's going to hit it. I've never seen him back down from a challenge when I was there, so I think it's going to be electric. It's going to be fireworks. We meet each other in the hole, and let's see what happens.
On the other side of the matchup, Aaron Donald no longer terrorizes opponents. The 9-time All-Pro retired after last season. In his place, however, are a couple of rookies generating all sorts of trouble and pressures against opposing quarterbacks. Jared Verse leads all rookies with 31 pressures. Next on the list, teammate Braden Fisk.
They're playing like vets. You know, they have a great system there, a great coach. He's going to coach them up and get them ready and prepared to play. I feel like those guys are out there, they're playing together, and they're a pretty good defense, man. We got to go out there, we got to take it to them from the start, and then we got to finish strong.
A win on Sunday would send Seattle into the bye on a high note and keep things really close in that division race. Kickoff is at 1:25. You can watch that game on Fox 13, and as always, listen on the Seahawks Radio Network.